Hello and good evening, my very dear viewers, particularly my mass comms lecturer, but there might be other people watching, so yeah. Hello, good evening. I may or may not be doing this last minute because I have severe ADHD, but that's besides the point. So, what I want to do right now is yap about what I experienced during my small travel day trip to the GMBB Mall in Bukit Bintang. It's not a very remarkable spot for a travelogue, but I'm a broke college student and that's like the only memorable spot I can afford. Hence, I chose to go to the most artistic mall in all of Bukit Bintang so that I can artistically share with you the artistic experience I've had with my girlies, even though there's barely anything artistic about this video. But regardless, it's gonna be fun. It was fun. So let's dive right into it, shall we not? So right now we're at the GMBB Mall. As you can see, this is the ground floor and look at that gorgeous sign. Of course, the first thing we do is eat, so we went to Jamaica Blue Fine Coffee. And of course, I had to order a cup of coffee because who am I without a cup of coffee? And then I had like potato pancakes and she had spaghetti, and then there's this guy drawing outside of an art mall. And then look at the amount of floors in this building. Like, who would have expected that it would be so tall, right? And then the first place we went to is the mental health art exhibition. Is titled "Am I Okay?" Answer is no. Anyways, we got this little bandage as like a ticket thing. It's like so cute. Yay, let's time to traumatize ourselves, guys. Right off the bat, as soon as we enter, we are greeted by one of the most darkest artworks we have ever witnessed. Like, look at these. I've never been to like such an exhibition before, so that was a first for me. And all of these artworks have very dark connotations, and I kind of relate to this pillow though, like high key. And look at his wrist hanging on the wall. If this is not dark enough already, right, then I don't know what is. I know the music doesn't match with the vibes here, but you know, aesthetic. And as much as I hate to break it to you guys, it gets worse from here. Like, look at this sculpture. Initially, when you look at it from the front, it doesn't seem that bad, but if you turn around and then look behind, right, it looks kind of painful. It's like holding a dark secret. And these are little suicide notes, by the way. Like, I don't know how dark this can get. I didn't expect it to be this dark because I didn't expect for them to display actual suicide notes. Like, look at how many there are. Luckily, they dedicated a room for the more wholesome, more comforting artwork after you witnessed all the horrors in the main room. Like, these are the drawings of a kid who survived I don't know what organ transplant, but like, he survived and I'm so proud of him. Look at those drawings, it's so cute. And then it really brings back childhood wonder. I don't even know him, but I'm so proud of him. Also, there's this comic where a person is healing from the loss of her father, which I think is really sweet and is helpful to those who have been through similar experiences. The art style is a contributing factor as well because it's easy on the eyes and the lines are very soft. And it brings some sort of warm, mellow feeling to the reader's hearts, I think, in my humble opinion. So, and then the whole thing, I think, is like just very, very pleasant to look at. Makes me want to read more. Even though the sentences are short, they are packed with meaning. And that's like the last panel. No! Anyways, I also went to this really trippy room. Like, look at these lights. They make me feel like I'm like about to get hypnotized or something. And yeah, they're so trippy. I have no idea what to say, man. I'm only focusing on those lights. Yeah, they're very trippy, that's all I can say. For some reason, we took a lot of mirror selfies. Whenever you come across one surface that's even remotely reflective, right, we will be sure to take a selfie. Like a mirror pic, you know. We are determined to take pictures with every single mirror we come across. And let me tell you that this is just the beginning. The amount of mirror pics we took afterwards is near horrifying. After that, we spotted a corner specializing in art about cats specifically. And also the main goal of this place is to raise awareness because there are a lot of cats that are roaming in the streets and then they need rescue, especially those that are living in the shelter. And then this little spot is made just for that. And then they have names, a list of cats, and then pictures of cats that need adoption. And also they have sketchbooks inside that are made for you to draw cats specifically. I mean, there is a sketchbook for both dogs and cats, but the spot is like mainly cats. You know, so this is me drawing a cat. As a kid, I always drew cats because I used to be like a Warrior Cats fan. You know, if you know, you know. So yeah, that's the finished work. I don't know why I suddenly had a foreign accent for a second there, but well, I hope you like the cat I drew. Afterwards, being the wanderer that we all are, we went exploring around the mall and there's like workshops like this one. And also the stores in that mall, they sell very unique furniture. Like who wouldn't want these decorating their shelves and all that? Like I would definitely buy the one with the house and the cats and everything. Like it would be such a waste of a good design if no one put that on their shelf. And also this poster, bro. I would buy it solely because it's low-key kinda relatable. And just below it is a simplified version of a classic artwork. I don't know if you're surprised, but this time we took yet another picture of our own reflection. Except, we were confuzzled. Yeah. And then we proceeded to take more photos of our own reflections again. At last, after wandering around aimlessly and taking endless amounts of mirror selfies, we finally called Grab to go back to Pavilion. Good thing we were nearing the end of our artistic journey because it was literally 36 degrees outside. And so, to cool ourselves down, we decided to go to the Ili Cafe at Pavilion Bukit Bintang. And I go there all the time, and I know I just had a cup of coffee that morning, but one measly cup? You think that's enough? No way, man. Also, what's a coffee break without some proper dessert, right? So I've had like the ili miso is basically like their version of tiramisu. It's so heavenly. I swear when I got a taste of it, I saw the heavens itself. Even though I kind of belong in hell, but like, yeah, try it. So yeah, that pretty much sums up our artistic journey. Oh yeah, have I mentioned that I always get free stuff because I always go there and then I'm like friends with this guy and this is the free stuff. And yeah, thank you for watching. It's free!